Hi everybody, it's me again. So, I put that phone number down for you guys to let me know what you want, and I got like pretty near 1,000 requests. So I've written down as much as I can. I'm not going to be able to get through it all, obviously. And some of them were, you know, a lot of people are asking about Mike Pence. There's a whole bunch of stuff here. It's crazy. So I'm going to just hit it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people were asking for stuff I had done previously. Like I've talked to FDR, I've talked to Abraham Lincoln, I've talked to Kennedy, and I've talked to Teddy Roosevelt. I've talked to Edgar Casey. He came through really strong one time. And I don't mind talking to them again. To all the Kennedys, I've talked to them on previous ones. I know they're working hard over there on the other side as best as they can. A lot of this was prophesied, so a lot of this will take place and it's going to be good. The outcome's going to be good. One person asked me to look at Thurgood Marshall, which I have never talked to him, but he used to be with the Supreme Court. So, Thurgood Marshall, sir. He must have been with them a long time. You can tell I didn't do my proper history. What can I tell everybody about Thurgood Marshall? Was he tall? I think he was tall, because he feels tall. Good looking, too. Sorry, that's my oven. What can I tell everybody about Thurgood Marshall? Okay, so this person who's representing Thurgood Marshall that's coming in is basically saying, kind of with a laugh, but basically that not to worry about Trump, and he's a blubbering idiot or something idiot. He's a joke. It's a shame. It's going to be sad for him. He is working with the Supreme Court as best as he can. He actually likes Roberts. Okay, thank you. I hope this is right, but he just said to me, Linda, as you prophesied from us, Kavanaugh will be replaced. Kavanaugh, I see Kavanaugh, and remember I told you that even Whittaker, or whatever his name is. Remember I saw him having to testify again? And if you'll notice, he's not denying now that Trump interfered or wanted him to change people on the Cohen issues. So Thurgood Marshall is telling me that Kavanaugh will be replaced, and I almost see it like it was when he was screaming and crying. He should have never been in there, especially when he was calling it a Hillary conspiracy. Everything, okay, thank you. Everything that the Republicans have done will come back to bite them. It's not good. It's kind of sad. Some are saving their lives, but a lot of people's political lives are ruined. Okay, so Thurgood Marshall doesn't want us to worry. Also, I got more than one thing about YouTube is supposed to be getting rid of psychics talking about political issues. Someone heard something about that. I don't really watch other people. I did contact my backup girl, my Kirsten at Third Eye Champagne. She'd heard the rumor too, but she's not really attaching to it. I felt like it wasn't real either, but we'll check it out. And listen, if something like that happens, I mean, I could still do mediumship. If I'm not going to talk about political things, you can always catch me on my website, www.lindagrindle.com, and I could make videos and post them there. So I'm not worried about it. But let's see if it's true. I almost feel like it's a rumor, like it's not true, but let me see. I mean, YouTube's been pretty good to me. Okay, what can I tell them? But I know Kirsten was having some issues, some troubles. What can I tell everybody? Will YouTube stop psychics? It feels sort of weird, you know, because anybody and their neighbor can post on YouTube. Why would they pick that particular thing? No. No, business as usual. Nope, it's almost like it was started as some sort of scandalous rumor. So I'm not seeing it. I could be wrong, okay? I've been wrong before. I got to tell you guys something. I had the weirdest dream. I dreamt that I was in this friend's house of mine and Beto shows up. And I'm like all excited. Beto O'Rourke is coming. I get to meet him. I want to see what he's like. But he showed up dressed in women's clothes, looking like he was a man in women's clothes, but a heavy-set woman. And I kept staring at him thinking, this doesn't feel right. There's something wrong with this picture. So that's interesting. I had the dream. It could be because I was asleep and MSNBC was on, and as you know, in the early morning hours, he announced he's running for president. So it might have been something that played, or does it mean something? Let's go ahead and look at Beto since we're talking about him. Beto. I'm going to tell you something else. They're checking into the Abrams Kemp thing. They're going to find out that she won. I'm going to tell you right now, and I've told you this before. There's a lot of underhandedness going on. Okay, so tell me about Beto. What's his chances of winning as president? I'm going to have to go through each person, you guys. I really like Abrams, and I think she threw her head in the ring. I really like her, and I like Camilla, too. I'd rather see a woman in office. But I do feel we'll have a woman vice president, but I don't feel a woman president. I could be wrong. Tell me about Beto. You know, what is my percentile? Almost 90, but not quite. Okay. He's got the 10 of cups in the world. Okay, here he is. Isn't he a Scorp? I think he's a Scorpio. So he's the water sign. Beto. They said, even though everybody was making fun of him, ooh, he's pretty powerful, you guys. He'll be up there. He's very good. Now, remember, I always saw Swalwell. And there's a female vice president. Angel of Light and Mercy. He's pretty powerful. He's got the strength, but he's not showing actual win, but it's showing the strength. There may be some stuff that comes out about him that he has to take the sword. But he's not name-calling. He's not name-calling. You know, there's a lot of people that, even in California, that ran for office and they spent millions of dollars. There's one woman I'm thinking of in particular, and they lost because they were name-calling, and sometimes people are just tired of the name-calling. But Cruz was really, I don't think Cruz really won, I'll be honest with you. So I want to ask about Swalwell, because he was the guy that I pinpointed way back in the beginning. He's getting ready to throw his hat in. Eric Swalwell, yes or no? I like Elizabeth Warren, but I don't see her winning. Eric Swalwell. Like, Beto comes off with some good rhetoric, but he doesn't have the actual details. You know, people need details. How are you going to make this? We're sick of the Donald Trump saying, oh, you're going to have the best health care ever. We're going to come out of a depression here, and we got the worst ever. He's very, and he made fun of Beto's arm movements, and I'm thinking, Mr. Accordion player? Trump is always doing this. So anyway, it doesn't matter. Swalwell looks a little depressed. Oh, maybe it's Beto that's got more of a chance than Swalwell. I really like Swalwell too. We'll see what he says when he comes out. he's got arrows and stuff, but it's almost like they're showing me the imagination. So there's going to be a lot of stuff coming up, and people are going to condense it down. So we shall see. Biden. Now, you guys might really like him, and maybe he does have a good chance. I never felt Biden, and I definitely know Trump isn't going to win, so I don't want you to worry about that. Biden. Is Biden going to throw his hat in, and will he win as president of the United States? It feels like there's something in his past that's going to come out. Is Biden going to win as president? No, I'm hearing no. Here he is, okay. Here's Trump. No. I don't know why. It's not showing him winning. It's showing him sitting on his horse hoping to win, but something beyond what we can imagine is going to take place. So I think somebody's going to take over and fly right past him. Okay? So we shall see. Could be the youth deciding they don't want any old farts in there anymore. Okay. Now, you guys gave me so much stuff. Okay. Will Pence take over? Okay. Will Pence take over? And they also wanted me to talk to Otto. There's several requests to talk to Otto. And I also need to ask about an earthquake. I guess Russia's warning of a rather large-sized earthquake coming up. Okay, will Pence take over? Will he need to take over for Donald Trump? Will Pence take over? I felt like Pence is like brought down with a lot of this information coming out. Will Pence take over? Will Pence take over? Justice is going to get served, you guys, on a plate with hors d'oeuvres. Three of Swords, no. No, he's having to leave. He's leaving with the band. He's not able to stay. So something complicit, something that he's involved with, something's going to take place, okay? Excuse me for using my hands like Beto. So, no. No. And you know, it's funny, when I was first reading on the new president, I always felt like it was a Jack Kennedy kind of energy, and Beto has that. A lot of people thought it was Joe Kennedy Jr., but I never felt that. And you know, somebody was mentioning on one of the news shows that if you think about it, Beto has more political experience than Donald Trump does. He knows how things run. But I need specifics. I don't need him to sugar wash it or say, yeah, you know, we're going to do this and we're going to do that without specifics. I need specifics. Okay. God, that Abrams is just sitting on my heart. I'm telling you. I don't know what it is about her. I have loved her since she opened her mouth. And I like Kamala Harris too. She's a pretty dynamic. She's somebody that could possibly win down the road, you know, when she's older. I don't see her winning now. Okay. Now, let's ask about the earthquake, then I'll get into Otto, because that takes up some energy. Okay, let's ask about the earthquake. Russia is claiming there's going to be a good-sized earthquake coming up. Someone just showed me a 7.1 or 2. Where's it located at? Where's the earthquake located at? Is the one that's coming soon, show me. 7.3. Where's it at? I guess it's up near Russia. I was seeing 2 locations. Feels it's up near the Russia area. Might even be no main city. I'm not seeing a main city. A good sized one is coming in September too. And I'm feeling the Pacific Northwest. But I'm not seeing the tower and a bunch of deaths or anything. So whatever earthquakes these are, they seem to be in the ocean or in a land part like Siberia kind of energy. They don't seem to be. I didn't see a lot of death. Now next year there's going to be some good sized ones. But the angel of light and mercy is standing upon it, which means there's protection taking place. So I guess they're going to kind of prevent people. Somebody said Puerto Rico had one. And poor Puerto Rico. Let me look at Puerto Rico real quick. Poor Puerto Rico. They don't need any more. I didn't see an earthquake, a good sized earthquake there. But let's look at hurricanes from Puerto Rico. Are they going to be safe for a while? Someone's saying yes. And will they ever belong to the United States? Yes. I heard yes. Where they're official, it's official, but it's with the new president, not this president. Let me tell you, those Republicans are going to be sitting on their ass out. They're not going to have much say. It's almost like we shut them up. Poor Puerto Rico has struggled enough. No, they look okay right now. There's no disaster. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Or whoever. I always tell you, I don't care who it is you believe in or what you believe in. Just believe in something if you can. And then there's those that don't, but whatever is good for you. Okay, so I did Biden, Beto, and Swalwell. Sorry, you guys. I got to write it down so I know what to put on my thing. Swalwell and Beto. I did that. Who else did I read? Thank you for reminding me. Talk to me right through this, okay? And Pence, will he take over? And Thurgood Marshall. And the earthquake. And Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. And beautiful people from Puerto Rico. I had a lot of nurse anesthetists. When I hurt my back at my job, I took more of an administrative position, and I helped the chief of anesthesiology hire nurse anesthetists. And we got a couple from Puerto Rico, very good people. Okay, so yes, the answer to the question, will they be America? Yes. Okay, now you guys wanted me to do Otto. I got more than one request on Otto. Otto. I know they killed you, honey. He's just saying, they killed me, Linda. I said, I know they did. And that Kim Jong-un, or whatever his name is a liar. They killed me, Linda. I know, honey, but what happened? Feels like he'd been sick, or they were feeding him something that made him sick. I see him vomiting. I see brain damage. So I'm almost feeling like he got hit about the head or something with his head. The thing is that he whined a lot. He was so miserable, and he was begging for mercy, and they were tired of him. They actually wanted him dead, and then when they had to turn him in, they put him on life support. They had no intention of bringing him back. Otto just feels like it was a deliberate. It feels like that other guy, the from Saudi Arabia. They just didn't give a shit. They were cruel to that guy from Saudi Arabia. I've read him before. That poor guy. He knew it was coming. He had a bad feeling about it. Otto was screaming and crying, and I guess they were physical towards him, and he was fighting. And they fought him enough till they choked the life out of him or something. But I feel brain damage. he wants you guys to know he's okay. Thank you for your prayers. Oh, yeah, I know, honey. He's telling me, and Donald Trump is ugly. He took the side of the enemy. He's got blood on his hands. Okay, this is interesting. Otto just told me that that second airplane crash that just happened in Ethiopia was caused by Donald Trump too, because Donald Trump has blood on his hands. So I guess Donald Trump knew that there was issues and stood up for these bigwigs at Boeing. And he also shut the government down. So, this might come up actually in a lawsuit. He just told me this. Okay, so I just want you to know. I thought if there was another one, Trump would have blood on his hands. But no, he's saying Trump's going to be in trouble for that last one in Ethiopia. And I don't know if you guys heard, Ethiopia's not sending us anything from their black box. They don't trust America. And this is what's going on throughout the world, you guys. Okay, so we did Otto, and then I wanted to do Brexit. Brexit. Everybody's asking about Brexit. You guys want to know, and the wall. Okay, my last one will be the wall. Brexit. What's going to happen with Brexit? They're going to turn it down again with that woman in Europe, in UK. I see her bringing something forward, and I see it getting turned down, and I see them giving them some time, some more time. It's like they're at a stalemate. So will Brexit finally go through? Yes or no? No. Did I say that before? It feels like everybody's upset. Brexit is turned upside down. No. It'll die. I can only tell you guys, the country decides to let it die. I'm so sorry. I don't know if those of you want Brexit. I still don't quite understand about Brexit because I haven't taken my time to read the information. But no. Not going to happen. And there's some death getting ready to happen this year in the royal family. It's coming up. I don't know why. It's not terrible, so it's probably, I don't think it's the queen. It might be her husband. So some death is coming up. Okay, now, Trump's wall. What are we going to do about Trump's wall? Is it going to happen? Is Trump's wall going to... Because he's lying. It's not being built. He's trying to give contracts to his buddies. They are being watched like a hawk. I mean, he can't believe this. He cannot believe this. I just get this just absolute anger. And he's terrified too. And he tries to talk like a big shot. But he is the most... He has to keep talking about how great he is because... He has to pat himself on the back because he's a loser. And he has to have people around him and those Fox News people that will kiss his ass because he's in a box. There's a lot of people that love him, but he's in a box. And for him to use the guys on the motorcycle and all that, yeah, there might be some issue coming up, but it's not going to be horrible, you guys. I don't see mass amount of people coming up and fighting for him. I see people kind of turned off by him. So something else is getting ready to come out. Fake news? Nope. They're going to know it's not fake news. Okay. So tell me about the wall. So they came out and voted, but he's going to, whatever, say, never mind. Then it has to go to court. So when the wall goes to court, is he going to win? I feel like it's going to get dropped, but let's double check. Ooh, no. And you know, he's getting in trouble for, oh, nope. I can guarantee it's not going to happen. Nope. Whoa. It's definitely saying no. And let me tell you something else. There's a lot of trouble coming up with those babies that got taken. There's a lot of trouble coming up. My friend Judy wrote one of our senators, and she said she had mentioned that we should do DNA testing, which I thought was an excellent idea. But remember, I told you it was a long lawsuit's going to take place, and even the countries these people were escaping from would help them so they can get the money, sue the United States. So, yeah. And then you know what? One last one, you guys. Will Fox News go down in the dumps? Will Fox News, fake news? Will Fox News? Yeah, he's shocked about Whittaker or whatever his name is. The toilet man. He's shocked. He's furious at him. Let me tell you something. He thought he had a posh job going on at the DOJ, but I see Barr getting rid of him. I told you this before. Like, we don't need that rat fink in there. He can't be trusted, okay? Because they know he was kissing Trump's ass. But now he's pissed off because Trump didn't say to Barr, no, you can't get rid of him. Because you can't say that to Barr. Barr would flip his nose up at Trump. Barr can do what he wants, but it's already made Trump nervous. So now, when they interviewed Whittier, he said that Trump did, in fact, ask for information. More stuff is coming up. He asked for changes with the judges. Oh, yeah. Oh, Trump's like, everybody's turning on Trump. So, Fox News. So what's going to happen with Fox News? Now, listen, the Russians are still going to be in on us trying to spread fake news. If you notice, every single person that comes up that throws their hat in the ring, they're saying, you know, well, you guys, Fox News isn't going to crumble, okay? They're going to reevaluate, and they're actually going to come back being better. They're not going to be so stuck with these weird people. You know, they're going to pay attention to what they're doing. They'll actually be they're not really a news station, they're an entertainment station, but they're actually going to get better. So, Fox News is not gone. No, they will not shut down. They're going to keep going. But there'll be, you know, it feels like some women are in it or going to help with it. Some good women. So they're going to get some more people in that are good people that tell the truth. And these talk people are getting ready to go. Oh, so who's that big-headed guy? What's his name? He just got in trouble for talking about young girls. What's that big-headed guy's name? I can see his face as clear as day. Let's just look real quick. What is his name? I'll have to look him up. Fox News. He went on vacation. You know who I'm talking about. I can see his face, and you guys are yelling at me right now. Linda, it's so-and-so. He got the big old ass head. And he's the one that claimed that people were attacking his wife, and come to find out it was protesters, but they never did anything. And even the police never filed a report because nothing happened. It was a nothing burger. But he made it out like he was being attacked. So, you know, liar. What's going to happen to him? He doesn't really care. He's trying to make it out like it's a conspiracy. His wife's mad at him. Ooh. What's going to happen to him? He looks like a fool is what happens to him. I think he's going to come back, you guys. But then he's going to fall again. So things aren't going to work out so good for him. He may even get sick or something and be challenged with his health. But down the road, he'll pay for his, you know, energetically when we put out negative. It's going to come back on you. It doesn't matter who you are. Even if you think you're doing it for good. If you're judging others, trust me, you're going to get hit. Remember that, you guys, because we got to be very careful. But it shows like I guess a lot of people are talking to him or maybe even throwing money at him, but he's thinking, oh, yeah, I'll survive this. Right now, he'll survive. Okay, you guys. So I think, don't take my word for it, I think I go to Angel Heart tomorrow at the same time. So when I'm there, I will be able to do another video, and I'll take these lists with me. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages. Okay, thank you very much. Namaste.